Alrighty, everybody, it's part two of these toilet paper covers. Now I think what I want to do is put some circles on these. And so what we're going to do is I have a straw here with that size of a circle. And I have a lid from a little Mr. Mini Mister. And we're going to put circles on. I didn't want very big circles on these little tiny ones. And so I have my palette over here, over there. And I'm going to put some white paint. And we're going to put I put my white paint in this squeeze bottle because I bought a great big one. So I'm going to get a baby wipe. I know I'm going to need one or two. Usually two come out of the package. Never can just get one. And we're going to go to town here. And we are going to make some dots. And I'm a little shaky today, so don't mind my shakiness. We're going to put dots all over the place. If I can get them to go in a circle without making them gloppy. I don't want gloppy circles. Maybe I should have thinned my paint down a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't put so many on here. Let's wipe some of these off. That's a little too many on this little bitty piece of cardboard. Let's wipe them off. Start over. See how easy that was, folks? Different strokes for different folks. I just took them off. Took some of my paint off too, but that's okay. All right, let's start over. So they're going to close like this. So I'm going to do a few, maybe 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we'll come back with our smaller one and do this. How cool is that, huh? Come on, get on there. Alrighty, now let's do this one. Nope, wrong thing. So, how is everybody doing? We are having severe thunderstorms, and it is blazing hot outside. It is like 88 degrees, high 80s, low 90s, with severe thunderstorm, lots of lightning, no tornado activity here. I know they're having it in Wyoming and in the Dakotas are getting some tornadic. And the thunder doesn't scare my doggies. I'm so lucky. Wrong one again. That's on a little bumpity bump. Where the crease is in this crease is in the toilet paper roll. Got a little close to the edge. Okay, I'm going to do these. Did anybody watch Stacy's live stream yesterday with the mixed medium mash? She did a really pretty paper. And she cut it up for ATCs and postcards. She was really making it for postcards, but she only got 4 postcards out of it. But it turned out really pretty. She is quite the artist. One more and then we'll go back and do the little circles. And that way I won't get confused. Should have done black on these, I guess. But I got white out there now, so now we're going to do the little ones. I'm really shaky. I ate some cereal this morning, so, and we bought a watermelon and it was nasty. We bought it at Walmart and they guarantee it, but it was only $1.99 for the watermelon, right? And where Walmart is located by me, it is not worth it. They guarantee it, you can take it back, but it would take me more than $1.99 in gas. And then you get in the store and you want to buy something else, so that's a gimmick to get you back in there. I know, I used to work in merchandise. I know what all the gimmicks are. I do know that. Now these are not showing up very good on this light green, but it's okie dokie. So I was disappointed in the watermelon. My mouth was watering for a couple of days for watermelon, but we did buy some strawberries and strawberry shortcake we had for a couple of days, and oh, that was really good. Wes and I really enjoyed that. I think he enjoys the Cool Whip more than anything. But he has to have an excuse to put Cool Whip, so he wanted strawberries. Nah, he puts Cool Whip on his Jello. Okay, got all those done. I'm going to clean these off. And I'm going to dry these up a little bit. Put my lid back on my mini mister. And clean this mess up so I don't get in it. Let's see, where's my notebook? My little trusty notebook here. Trusty little palette here, and I'm just going to plop it down on it. Roll it off, wipe it off. Yeah, I got a blob. I can draw something, make something out of that blob. Alright, I'm going to wipe this off. If you're wondering what this black thing is, it's an oven mat. I bought it for my little craft oven. When I was melting perler beads, I would put perler beads. And it came in a great big roll, so I have pieces of it left. Alright, I'm going to dry these up. And then we're going to do some splatters. Be right back when I get through getting them dry. Alrighty, it's time to do some splatters. Now, I've bought this and I've never used it. And I'm afraid it's going to go, splatters are going to go everywhere with this. But I'm willing to try it. So, what I want to splatter with is some inks. Some of my Deco Art inks. And let's see what we have. Let's see. This one is turquoise. That won't show up. This one is carbon black. I guess it'll be carbon black. Everybody uses black. This one is magenta. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some in these little cups. Okay? And we're going to see how this works. It's gloopy. No wonder it gets stuck in the sprayer. I'm just rolling it in my hand, see if I can shake it up a little bit. And I'm just going to pour a little bit in here. Like that. That's the black. And this is going to be, sorry, I'm reaching over. I have a fingernail polish stand in the back. that I, yeah, stack on my sprays and inks and stuff on. And so I'm afraid when I splatter, ooh, that was quite a bit, that when I splatter this, I'm going to put some water in this also. It's going to go everywhere. But we shall see. So I'm going to get a couple of them down here that I want to do in black. And I'm going to move these over here on my computer. I'm going to put a piece of paper and block off my stuff over here. Now a piece of paper underneath here. Like so. And I'm going to find my splatter brush. And I guess I'm going to do these in black. And I'm going to put a little bit on the end of this brush. And we're going to see how it works. It's getting all over me. I can't get enough on the brush because I don't have enough in my thingies. So I'm going to put this in some water. And I'm going to get me a fan brush if I can find one real quick, which I did. And I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. This way. And I like that. Can you all see? I got a little much on that one. Okay. I'm going to put this in the water and rinse it out a little bit because I want to do, I'm wondering if I want to do the inside with, oh, remember this was the orange? I found my gold. I knew I had some more PBOs. I found my gold. I found my little, oh, I knew where it was. I used my little brayer and I put some gold on here and rubbed it over that bright orange and it made it nice on the inside. I meant to tell you that. Alright, I'm going to set, I shouldn't have, I'm going to set these up here to dry on my keyboard. And I'm going to get a couple more. And I think I shouldn't have washed this out, but I did. And I'm going to do black on these. I like that. I don't know if y'all can see it. I do like splatters. I'm going to do, alright, I think that's all the black I'm going to do. I'm going to set that up to the side. Now I'm going to rinse my brush again. And I'm going to do the magenta. I'm going to set these over here to dry. I'm going to do the magenta on these. Those are a little too big of splatters. I don't like them that big. Okay. That's got a little big. Let's wash them right off. And do it again. A pretty thing. Okay, let's do it again. All right, like that. I do like that. Okay, we're going to do the inside with magenta. I'm not going to do so much decorating of the insides of these because you're not going to see it anyway with the paper after the paper gets in there. I thought if I can't spray these things, I need to use them for splatters. And I'm really not a splatter girl, but I'm beginning to be one. Woo! That got to be a lot on that one, but that's okay. Oops, wrong side. Alrighty, let's do these. Ooh. You have to remember they're just tiny. That's not going to show up on that one too much, but that's okay. Alright, I'm done with the splatters. Now, let's see, I need to get rid of this ink. I didn't get my paper too bad. A little bit. Made it a little bit pretty. Pretty. Let's pour this back in the bottle. Well, no, I watered it down. I guess I can't do that. Pour it on a piece of paper, maybe. Drippage. Looks like blood. It does look like blood. We'll put some black on there to go with it. If you're wondering where I get my little condiment jars, I get them at Target. They're over in their paper department where their paper plates are. Alrighty, look what we have going on here. I didn't waste it. I shouldn't have done that. I'll just wipe these out. I can use them again. Clean, clean, cleaning. Alright, now what we're going to do is dry those. And I really don't want to get this ink all over me because it just does not come off. I have a pretty napkin here. Where did my other wet wipe go? I guess I used them both. My husband was using these to clean up the dogs. They got into some stuff. He was wiping them off and he didn't know. He pulled the sticky thing off the top that keeps them from not drying out, and so I had to get some tape and put some tape on it. They're my last package anyway, and I won't be buying any more, I don't think. Can't afford them. These are expensive items, but they were sure nice when I had kids. But they didn't have these kind when I had kids. They had the little pop-up ones that were so skimpy that you had to use 20 of them for a butt wipe to wipe one little bum. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's get these dried up and then we'll go to the next step. And I'll be back when these are dry. You don't need to listen to the blower. Alright, they're all dry. I'm going to move this paper off of here. And it's pretty splattery. It's cool. Alright, what we're going to do now is on the front of these, like I said, I'm not going to do too much on the inside because you're not going to, you know, see so much of that when you get the paper in. But on the front of these, I want to make them pretty sparkle sparkle. And so I'm going to do these two first. And I have my Inka Golds, okay? Not my Inka Golds. These are metallic lusters, sorry. And I have some stencils here, and I'm going to push some of this metallic luster through a stencil on here. This is my go-to stencil, and it's got hairs from the brushes on it from the last time I used it, because I don't clean my stencils. And so I just want the small elements on here for the smaller because of the smaller book. So I'm just going to do some of these real small stars like that. And I'm going to use, I want to try this white. I've never used the white before, and I want to try the white, see if it will show up on here. So let's try it. So I'm just going to put some on my finger, which I hate doing, and just push it through this stencil. Like, and get the hairs, the brush. I can't get it. I think I'm liking that. Let's look at it. Ah, look at that, guys. Oh, wow. All right, where's another little one we can do? Let's do this little flower kind of looking thing. Oh my gosh, I am loving that. Who would have known but Stacy? Stacy did this last night. Look at that. Oh, how gorgeous. I'm going to put this one over here on the back side of this book. This one right there. Can you see? Am I in the camera view? This is the white metallic luster. This is one of their newer colors. And it's real new and juicy. They do have a tendency to dry out, and I called Rosemary from Deco Art on it. She told me to put about 2 tablespoons of warm water in it and shut it up and let it sit overnight. And I have done that, and it works. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is just gorgeous. Now I don't know which one I want to use for the front and which one I want to use for the front. Which side? Oh, let's see. I want to put something different on this part of it. Darn it. I wish I had my other one out. I have another one like this that has smaller elements on it. And I'm going to just put this little one on here. Oh my gosh. I am loving that. Look how beautiful that is. Now I don't know which side I want to use. I want to use that side or flip it over and use that side. I'll figure it out when it gets dry. Okay. Now let's do another one. Let's do another one. I'm not going to use the white anymore. Maybe I will come back to it. But I'm going to use this one as an all-over stencil with, I have this polished coral. See how it gets when it dries out? It's all mucky. But you put water in it and it'll just, I think I tried to stir this, and you shouldn't stir them. And I have this Fabulous Fuchsia. Should I try the Fab Fuchsia on this? We're going to try it, see what it looks like. And I did put water in this earlier. I just want to, I think it's going to be gorgeous. And I can go over it with another color also. Beauty Mess. This isn't as soft as the white was. It's taken a little more. I just wanted these all sparkly and pretty, and yeah. And I probably am going to send them out with some mail, maybe. I'm anxious to see how this is going to look, but it's not going on as easy as the white did. Oh, look how pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. You can't tell in the camera because the camera just doesn't do it justice. We're going to go over here and do some more over here on this side. It's pretty. I wonder if I could spread it on with a palette knife. Let's see. Yummy, yummy. Might give it some texture. We had a guy come this morning try to sell us some life insurance. Try to sell Wes some life insurance. Yeah, right. But guess what it was? Gotta be careful, guys, when you're buying life insurance. All you youngins out there. All these companies that said that you don't have to have an exam, yada yada. Well, you know what? That is a very high insurance, and it also is accidental insurance. So you have to die in a car accident or a bomb or tornado, or you can't just be terminally sick and die in your bed. They won't pay. So all those things that you've been paying on all those years for life insurance and you die in bed, it is not going to pay. Let's see what we got. Oh, yum. Yummy, yummy. We got texture on that side and flat on that side. Whoa, that's pretty dang cool. Look at that. It's flat on this side and textured on that side. That is pretty cool. That is cool beans. I like that. I like the textured look. All right, well, let's see. Let's scoop this back up and put it in the jar. Except for it doesn't want to go back in the jar. Alright. Let's see, what are we going to do with this stencil now? I got to get it off of there. Because I want to use it on something else with a different color. And so I need to scrape it off. I'll just get my book. Get my book out here, and that page is going to stick, but it's quite alright. I'm just going to rub this on the wrong side with a baby wipe and get all that off as much as I can. There we go. Oh, those pages are going to get glued together. Alright, I'm going to go back to the other one, the white one, and use that on cool beans. The look, party, you can't tell because the colors are not coming out fuchsia. I want to use the white like a texture paste, like I did with these other pieces. And make sure that gets dry. So, another baby wipe. This is probably going to be in 3 or 4 parts because I don't want to make it, I mean, I know the videos are long, but I just want to make them, you know. Now, I want to use this rose gold. This is so pretty. And I think it'll look really nice on that with the texture I did with the palette knife with one of these stars. But I'm going to go and find my other one like this, and I'll be back. Well, I can't find it, so we're just going to use this one. I got to clean my craft room. I just got to clean it. So I think we'll just use the, maybe that one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to use this circle one. It's not my favorite, but that's the one I'm going to use. And I'm going to apply it just like I did the other. I need to scoot up so y'all can see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to kind of center that And this is just really creamy and juicy. And there's a hair, not a hair, but a bristle from when I was doing my other coloring, and my bristles to my brushes were falling out. I do want texture, so this is giving me texture. And it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. Look how pretty that is. Let's see. Should I do another one on the back? I need to get that piece off of there. I'm looking for another palette knife I can use to scrape that little piece off. Not so bad. Oh, yummy. I guess I'll do another one on the back. Just like that. I have the biggest palette knife in the world. No, I think there's bigger ones, but the one I'm using is but it's easy to use. Oh, yummy. Oh, oh, I just love that. I do love that. What are you thinking, guys? You love it? These are going to be so cute. I can hardly stand it. All right, let's get this off of here. And a sparkly wet wipes. Oh, yummy. Okay, now let's see what other color we can use. Let's see on this one. We need to really make something pretty on that one. Pretty, pretty, pretty. That's just a little bit too big. Now, you know what? I'm going to go back to this one. What about this one? We can use that one. And let's see. We use Fabulous Fuchsia. How about turquoise? Let's see if turquoise will look good on that. You think? Oh, it won't hurt. We'll try it. We will try it. Yes, we will. We haven't used this coral. Let's use coral. Because we used fuchsia on that one. We used rose gold and white. Let's use fuchsia. Or coral. Polished coral. This one that looks like Kakamaka. But it's really soft. See that? I'm just going to kind of put this one on an angle. Coral is one of my favorite colors. Oh, pretty, pretty. I don't do much with texture paste, and I need to start doing it more because it really does make your art beautiful. Ooh, that one's smushed. It's smushed, but it's pretty. I don't know if it would have been pretty with the turquoise or not. I think it would have. Should I scrape it off? I can scrape it off when you do turquoise. If I make a mess out of it, oh well. Scrape most of it off. Kind of getting contaminated here to go back in my jar. Yeah, that's kind of got contaminated. Yeah, let's wipe it off. Start over, start over. Let's get a new baby wipe. And maybe I just mucked it up and made a big old mess. I got it pretty much. Whew. Just add a little more color to it. I got it off. No big deal. No biggie. No big deal. It wasn't the right color to use on it. Now I know. I don't coordinate colors very well. I think it was Angela said, one time she said, I get really worried about the colors that you put down, but then it comes out so beautiful. I think it was her that said that in one of my comments. And I was like, yeah, me too. I get worried about some of the colors I put together. I wonder what happened to my color theory. I had to learn a lot of that in beauty school. Cosmetology school, we had to learn about color. Oh, I'm not even trying to scrape that off. I'll just wipe it off with a baby wipe. So I want to use this one again. Only with, I think, the turquoise. I do have a purple. Not sure about the purple. I'm just making this video 900 miles long. Alright, let's do this again. So see, it's real life here, guys, and you get to see real mistakes and how I fix them. Because everything's fixable. You just keep trying and trying, and it will come out. Now, I'm not sure if the turquoise is going to be the right color to use on this, but we are going to try it. It's, you know, if you put two turquoises, it's in the green and blue family, so we're going to try it. Yeah, I think it's going to work better. I'm quiet because I want this to work. I'm thinking I'm not in the camera. Okay. Well, it came right up. Oh, much better. Much better. It still gets a little cranky in there in spots, but it's much better. Alright, let's try a different one on the back side. Maybe not. Maybe we'll still do this one. I need to wipe it off a little better. Something's wrong with it. Doesn't want to stick to the, stay down. Alright, we're going to do it right there. Can y'all see me? I'm quiet again because I want this to work pretty. And if you have metallic clusters, you might want to try this because it makes a good texture paste. And if you want to put it on so it's a texture paste, or if you want to put it on through your fingers, it works both ways. It's good both ways. I think it needs to be a little creamier. That's why it's being so persnickety. Leave it alone, Nancy. Leave it alone. Alright, let's pull it up and see what this one looks like. Pretty, pretty good. Look at how pretty. They're coming out very pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, 2 more. And then we're going to quit this video and we will work on what we're going to do tomorrow in stage 3, part 3 of this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these flowers again with white. No, maybe I want to use purple. But purple and teal go really good together. But I don't want to put flowers all over it. Let's see what else I have. I might have something different. I'm getting another baby wipe. Oh, it's going to be time to go feed my dogs. They're probably starving. Starving Marvins. All right. Let's see what we have here. Oh, let's do some of these in purple. And see what happens. I don't think I want to do a whole lot of them, so I'm just going to do a few. I think I'm going to rub these on with my finger because this is a little dry. I'm going to spray a little bit of water in it. You're supposed to let that sit, but let's see. That looks yucky. Yuck, yuck. Not the right stencil for that. So let's go back to the flowers, because they worked out really good. And just looking at some stencils to see. And I think I'm just wanting the flowers, just a few. Kind of stir that in a little bit, that water. Yeah, that works a lot better. Like I said, just a few here and there. That's 3 on there, so that's probably good enough. Yep, I like that. Even the boo-boos in between, I like it. Gonna do it on this side. You see what I'm doing here? So if your metallics get dry, put some water in them, but be sure you use water with glycerin and alcohol or distilled water, dead water, so your metallics won't go moldy. However, when I talked to Rosemary, she said you could just use tap water. But I'm not so sure that's a good idea. And I'm going to start storing them in a plastic bag like Stacy does, so that will help maybe them not drying out. I didn't think they'd dry out here in Cincinnati, but because it's very humid here, but I take the humidity out of my house, so I don't have much humidity in my house. Take it out with the air conditioner and the humidity thing on it. I have a humidifier on it. Puts it in the winter time and takes it out in the summer. Alright, I even like that half flower. Half of that one and part of that one. See? That is pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. It shows blue, but it's purple. Take my word for it. Even the messy around it I like. Yeah, I do like that one. Now this one I'm going to do white again, because I like that white. And I think I'm just going to do some white flowers. Let's see, what else have I got over here? I got probably something else besides flowers. I can put white stars on it. I have stars. Little bitty stars. Let's do that in white. Kind of make this a mystical looking card front. Okay, that's good enough. I have these little stars from Deco Art, see? Or I have this, this one. This one might look cool in white. It's got turquoise on it, just like that. I must have used it on the jelly plate. Let's put white on here and use it as texture. Let's just do it here and there and a little bit. Now this is like texture paste, and it's got a little bit of purple in it, and that's okay. It is art. Remember, it is art. You hear that noise? That's rain. It is pouring down rain. do a little bit up here. I guess Wes has gone to sleep and hasn't locked Molly in her cage, or Belle. She's protesting. She's probably going to pee on the floor, on the kitchen floor. She has not learned how to hold it. She's learned to go outside, but she hasn't learned to hold it. All right. Oh, it did go all over, but cool beans. That's really cool looking. Let's do a little bit more over here. Guess we're going to do it all over. This is a cool stencil. I don't know where it came from. Probably one I just picked up at Walmart one day when I was, or Michael's, and I moved it, but that's okay. Just come up here and do a little up here, and we will call it good. And we got all these done for today. I'm thinking about having some live videos. Would you all be interested if I go on live? Well, what is that? That sounds like the lawn mowing people. I called and complained that they weren't doing their job. So maybe he's got him out here. Cool, that looks so cool. I love the white in this metallic luster. Okay, guys, that's all we're going to do on this segment of the toilet paper roll. Now, tomorrow, when I come back on for part 3, we will be cutting the papers and either doing a Midori, might do a couple Midori style, and do a couple of sewing them in and putting cool threads through them and making dangles to go on them. Yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you're enjoying this, and we will be back with part 3. Bye bye.